Hey y'all. Today, let's talk a little bit about vitamin D. It's the winter months and we're spending less time in the sun. So we're not making vitamin D from the sun very well anyway. Plus we're all covered up. And even in the summertime, we don't make as much vitamin D from the sun after about the age 35. Okay. And then also, if we don't spend much time in the sun, or even if it's just on the weekends with a ball game or something like that, we're in the sun. But during the week, what are we doing? We're going from air-conditioned car to air-conditioned building to air-conditioned car to air-conditioned building for the most part. We're not spending much time in the sun. So we're not getting that conversion rate. And then the older we are, the less we convert it anyway. So we're just going to have to supplement it. We're not going to get enough from food. If you try to get enough from food, you're going to have to drink about 4 gallons of milk a day, which is not going to happen because then you mess up your blood sugars, you mess up your calorie count, all these other things. So that's not reasonable. And so we're going to have to supplement it. And so what I want you to do is I want you to find out what your vitamin D level is first. What is it currently? And the best way to do that is when you do your annual labs, just to ask your doctor, hey, can we check the vitamin D level? And then you'll know what it is. And you want it to be in that 50, 60, 70s range is where you want it. And so it takes some time for it to get up there. Now, you don't have to have a prescription strength vitamin D. You can get vitamin D over the counter. It works out just fine. And there are some brands that work better than others. If you're interested in that, please message me and I will give you some information on what the better brands are. So the ones that are consistent and don't have contaminants in them and things of that sort. Not a lot of problem with it. Most vitamin D suppliers are very good and they pay attention to it, but there are some that are better than others. So if you want some information on that, I don't make any money from that. I just make a recommendation. All right. So I'm happy to help you with that. But vitamin D helps with our immune system. It helps to ward off autoimmune diseases, we found. We've also found that it has an effect in reducing the incidence of cancer. It also helps with, of course, we know bone health and keeping us from being frail as we get older. So it's very important for us to have plenty of vitamin D on board. And so I would like to just caution people of that. Yes, having solid nutrition makes a big difference too. But like I said, we're not going to get a vitamin D just in our food alone. So we're going to have to supplement it some. And it depends on how much is already there as to what we need to supplement further for. So you can always message me about that. I'm happy to help you out with that. But just remember, vitamin D, especially in the winter months, you want to really make sure you're taking your vitamin D. And don't just take the kind that's in the multivitamin. That's not enough. You're going to have a separate vitamin D level. We're looking at 2,000 IU to 5,000 IU, something like that is what you're going to have to do on a regular basis. All righty. We'll talk with you later. It's Kelly with Focus Forward Nutrition. Y'all have a great day.